Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, Mufasa Fashaw, man, coming at you again with another episode of Alphacology, man. Go ahead and check out alphacology.com. Again, that's alphacology.com for your consultations. Get your consultations booked. I got the merch on alphacology.com too, man. I'm having more merchandise going, and we're going to keep grinding and growing, man. Y'all been with me since 2019. Started off with just a little bit, just me and my cell phone. Still on me and my cell phone, but now I got the website. I got the consultations going, you know, men's life improvement coach. You understand? Still doing my real estate thing, still doing that. That's gonna bring in some money. And I'm hoping to actually do my consultations and my podcast content creation full time. Jumped on YouTube as well, man. I just wanted to jump on here, man, drop some gems on y'all. Me personally, what I call dating rituals. And as a single man, sometimes being forced to be single, I ain't really want to. The beautiful thing about dating and just being single, you could come up with your own principles, your own rules that work for you. And these the rules that usually work for me. It's a lot of them, but I'm gonna give y'all the main five or six. You know what I'm saying? If I can, I'm gonna just drop the gems, and I'm just gonna do it based off my experiences, because every man experience with women is different. And I always told my boy this, because one time we were dating the same girl, and what I call sharing a baseball card. We started sharing the baseball card, like, yeah, the girl did this for me, did that for me, and I knew he was a truthful dude, and I'm not a Mr. Me Too type guy, so I let him go first. And to my surprise, he got more out the chick than I did. I'm like, dang, she did that. Dang, she did that. And then we end up, because, I was, at FAU with him, and we kind of had the same taste in women. And funny part, like, we used to act like we weren't friends and we didn't know each other. So sometimes we would purposely do that, so because we know we going to date the same chick. Sometimes the chicks ain't care. But, and then I was telling him one chick, like, yeah, I smashed the first night. And he was like, man, I ain't smashed the first night. She acting like she a virgin. Like, yeah. So may work for you may not, what worked for me may not work for you. So that's the first thing you got to understand. And women go through stages too. So if I smashed the first night, she probably was in the middle of a whole phase. You understand? And when he was getting at her, she was trying to settle down. Who knows? Right? But that's what I figured, not because he was ugly, or I felt like, all right, we both were attractive men. Obviously, if she was still dealing, all right. So that's one, but I just want to let you know, like, based off my experiences, the first thing I learned about dating women, the first rule I always present myself, and guess what? I hate to say it. I know a lot of y'all don't deal with alpha male strategies. All right. One of my boys said this, definitely tough. Shout out Coach D. Coach D had a viral tweet one time, and he had his dating rules up. But the number one rule when it comes to dating, fellas, especially when you're trying to be the most alpha version of yourself, and you need to keep your alpha energy on point, and you not fucking simping or being a beta male, you date women that like you, that are interested in you. Date women that are interested in you. I don't give a fuck. I will take a 4 on a date before I take an uninterested 10 on a date. I swear to God, on my grandma grave. I swear to God. Date, you get a whole different experience when you date a woman that's interested in you. I don't give a damn. Oh, you just doing that because she gonna stroke your ego. You damn right, bitch. You're damn right. I told this one chick, I was like, yeah, I'm going on a date. And I told her who. I was like, yeah. Oh, she not that cute. Oh, you couldn't wait on me? No, I couldn't. Because you're playing games. Right? But that's neither here or there. I have a habit of just telling chicks the blunt truth when I don't care anymore. But anyway, like I give too much information when I don't give a fuck. But yo, I shit you not. Some of the best dates I ever went on is when the woman is interested in me. And alpha male, uh, alpha male strategies call this crazy high interest, where she's on a 10. Scale of 1 to 10, her interest is at a 7 or 8. I gauge the interest about how we texting, how we moving. If you want to see me, I'm trying to set up the date, and you ready to go. You know what I'm saying? One thing about a woman, she's gonna have free time to do what she. Oh, I'm busy. People make time for what they want to make time for. All right. Now, some women will sit there and have crazy interest in you, and they play that hard to get shit because they want to have the upper hand and put you in what I call simp and beta mode. You don't do that. That's their loss. That's their fucking loss. I done talked to plenty of chicks that done fucking told me like, oh, it just seems like you weren't trying as hard. Like, why the fuck do I have to try? If you like me, bitch, show me you like me, cause I might like you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not like some women don't understand. We're not like some women really think you think like a woman. And dang, what's going down? I'm in my heart. I'm in my car, y'all, man. My bad. I see a bunch of police lights, so I'm finna go the other way. Okay, I'm going the other way. Hey, I don't play. Uh, so anyways, man, yeah, that's rule number one. Gauge that interest. How interested is she in you? And some women, now these the types I have issues with too. I don't know if y'all boys ever get the woman that's one day she interested and ready to throw you the panties and sending you all these freaky ass nudes and pics and stuff, and then the day it's time to meet up with her, she flake or go ghost, right? So I usually end up with chicks like that, and sometimes it depends on how I feel that day, but usually I just put a little star emoji by their names, or like a X, like a stop sign by their name, so I know this bitch flaked on me. Like, I had one chick that used to be crazy, like give me crazy pics, and some women use you for attention, bro. Don't get that shit twisted. We probably all fell victim to that, with all the flirting, all the pics, and all of that. And then when it's time to do it, you be like, man, this girl gotta be. I used to just be like, man, I dodged the bullet. She must be catfish. You know what I'm saying? She must be catfish. And it got to the point now. Sometimes it's rare though. It's very rare that some chicks probably do go through something. I remember one girl flaked on me, and that girl like absolutely made that shit up. She made the. That's how I know when a girl is very interested in you. She gonna break bread, bro. That's a 10 interest. If you get a girl that's say like paying for, like, some women pay for the date on some masculine shit. Like, yeah, I don't want you to expect anything from me. I'm talking about a chick that's calling you like, hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's meet up. Those the girls that you deal with. I don't care if they're fours or fives. Those the girls that you deal with. That's those, because those fours or fives, we call them layups around here. But guess what? In the real NBA game, or even like you look at it at basketball, you warm up with a layup. You hit the layup, you get more confidence. Now you shooting the mid range. Now you shooting the threes. Now you shooting the contested threes. You know what I'm saying? The contested threes is your IG models and your bad bitches who you just know everybody's simping for. Um, those come along too when your alpha energy is on 10. One girl told me I was acting like a bad bitch one time. She was like, you acting like, I said, nah, I just value my time and I know my worth. But y'all, women say that all the time, like, I know my worth. No, bitch, you no, you don't, you have no worth. I really have worth. I'm a brand. I work. If I take time out my schedule, I could actually be making myself even more alpha. Sometimes I do that. I'm like, dang, I'm with this chick on a date. I could be making myself more alpha, or I could have figured out a way to for her to help me be more alpha. You know what I'm saying? I look at women that way. You want a submissive woman, you need a woman that's going to be interested in you. A woman ain't submitting to your ass if you gotta call her and set up 2, 3 dates, or she flaking on dates. That woman is not gonna be submissive to you in a goddamn relationship, bro. You just not. Like I do. I don't want to compare real, to pimp game, but pimp principles are this: a pimp will take an ugly hoe. A pimp gonna take a hoe because the hoe chose him. Get women that choose you. Women that choose you. And once you're pre-selected and they see a woman choosing you and they see you on a date with a woman, they see a woman like, dang, yeah, she a 5, but they went to a nice restaurant and I done been to a nice restaurant with a 5 and she paid for it. And I took the day and I posted it and I put it all on the IG, bro. And guess what happened? Oh, you could if you took her there, I wonder where you'll take me. Now I got the attention of the next chick the chick that I find more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Now you play that game. Like you could run game on chick. You could game a chick up. If you real gamed up, yeah, some dudes will tell you, oh yeah, you could get her like this. I don't do that because you compromising your alpha energy. I don't take women on dates to try to convince them to like me. I already know the bitch like me. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I roll. I already know she like me. Bam. She likes me already. That's why we on this date. Sometimes I tell the chick, I say, hey, listen, I know you like me. That's why you on a date with me. If I had to convince, if I felt like I had to convince you to like me, I would have never took you on a date. One thing I do, I date women I like, and I date women that like me. If we're on a date, that means we already had a conversation. Which brings me to number 2. We already had a conversation. The conversation and the vibe over the phone is legit. We probably already FaceTime and all that. So it's legit. So I already know the buildup. All right. If we don't have a good conversation on the phone, I'm not going on a date with her. I'm not dating her. If I feel like I gotta carry the conversation, I'm not taking her nowhere. I'm not dating her. You understand? So I do have a couple questions that you could get the ball rolling. I'm gonna post those on my probably. I might say that for Patreon when I start my Patreon classes, my alphacology classes. Um, but that's my dating rule. Conversation got to be great. Now I done dated. I done been on, and the conversation has to be great. Sometimes where y'all have those long conversations where y'all on the phone, it almost like a caking session. But you don't want to do that too much because if you give a chick a lot of attention too much, that she's just using you as an emotional tampon now. You understand? You don't want to be the guy. You do not want to be the. I promise you, you don't want to be that guy. I done been that guy too. Where like I told you, where the conversation great, we caking on the phone. Now it's time to meet, and she don't want to meet up, or oh I'm busy. You got to remove your energy. She got you. She got you, bruh. I used to do that a lot when I was younger. Like, oh yeah, so tell me about your last relationship. Stay away from the relationship talk about the ex, nigga. Stay away. Even if she venting, stay away. And even if when I say stay away, change it. Like, man, you want to talk about this a little another time? Maybe we can talk about this over drinks. Sometimes you want to get in her face because that's when the energy comes. That's when the drinks flow and she's more comfortable. But if you're just in her face, I mean on the phone, all of a sudden she talking about her ex to the point where now she thinking all you did was put her in the mood to think about her ex. Now she shot her ex a text. Now who knows? He might be in the mood to get her back. Yeah, you don't want to be at that advantage, man. Especially if she perceive him with some sort of alpha energy as an alpha male. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You just help him get his girl back. You don't even know it. You could badmouth him all you want. I don't talk too tough about ex relationships. I just say, hey, it ain't work out. Yeah, she did this, that, the third. I ain't like it, so we moved on. I don't play that. So, stuff like that. But steer clear of that, all that talking. Man, I done talked to a chick, I want to say for a week and a half, bruh. I'm talking about we sending each other good morning texts and all. But as soon as it's time to meet up, she's busy. To this day, I still got her for experimental purposes because this shit is recent. So I hit her up, and then I stopped hitting her up, and she stopped hitting me up, and I'm like, yeah, she's still dealing with. One thing you want to know about any woman, especially if they fucking pretty, never fucking believe that this motherfucker just sitting home twiddling her thumbs. It's a motherfucker that's entertaining her on that phone, and she got a dude that's in her face. If it's not the same dude, or she's still going back and forth with her ex. I know that for a fact. I know that. I got pretty homegirls to prove it. I got pretty, and they go all women tell lies, bro. They go all go, oh, I ain't dealing with nobody. I ain't dealing. No, it's just you. Like they want to act like it's nobody there to like them. My favorite be the fine ones though. The thick ones with the big old booties, they just swear no, they ain't got options. They just swear they ain't got options. You got options, and it's dudes that's trying hard. It's dudes that so y'all boys be weary, but you don't have to be insecure about that. Just know what you up against. You know what I'm saying? You need to get on that phone, and which brings me to my next rule, because most of us have this. What are your Find out what she is good at for you. Find out what she's good at for you, what she could possibly be good at. God damn it, when I talk to a woman, she a chef, she like to cook, big. Let's get it. I'm definitely going to see how good you could cook, and I want you to like me not only so you could give me some pussy, but so you could cook. More more importantly, I value anything a woman could do for me. I value that over her pussy. It's literally women I talk to that I never had sex with, but you would think the way we talk, we were already intimate together, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm making him wait." And I'm getting everything I want from the bitch already. She don't even know it. I'm getting everything I want. I'm getting the gems. I'm getting the gold. I'm getting everything I want. You help me build my brand. You doing little work. You doing little tasks for me. I'm getting everything I want. And all she thinking is he wants my pussy. He just want pussy. I see two. I play dumb with it. Okay, I'll wait for you, baby. Listen, y'all. I'm a sweet talker. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I sweet talk women who I feel who could add a lot of value to my life. I sweet talk the fuck out of them. I ain't never got a hit. I done sat in this like the chick room. I done sat in the chick room. She got on lingerie, all of that, and like, oh, you're not gonna hit. And I don't try to hit. I just cuddle and all. I go to a chick house and cuddle if I know that shit going to bring more value to alphacology. She gonna be about my task. If she gonna do what I ask her to do, we ain't gotta fuck. I'm already in love with you, baby. I'm already in love with what you could do for me. You know what I'm saying? One dude told me, I was in the club. I was like, boy, you sound like a female. I said, yeah, I better get with the times. Pussy ain't that important. I got chicks I could call, and I know the pussy good, and I know it's gonna be nasty, freaky, whatever the fuck I want type shit. I already got women for that. All right. If you have 5 chicks and all you getting out of them chicks is pussy, you are beta as fuck. That's what it is. That's why I'm telling you about my rules. Find out what she could do besides fuck you. Find out what else she could do for you besides fuck you and focus on her doing that for you. When I run game and I know this girl has great organizational skills, or I know this girl could design the hell up out of a website, nigga, I am not sweet talking this bitch to get her fucking draws. I'm sweet talking her, baby. I really need you right now. Can I come over? No, 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 no. We don't have to have sex. I just want you to help. Let's spend some time together, and you can show me a little thing. You can show me a thing or two about this website that I'm building. Boom. Now I'm over there for 3 hours getting my website built. Boom. Now I give a kiss on the forehead and I leave. Might rub on the booty, but I leave. Boom. You know how better that pussy gonna be when I finally get it, and I already got everything lined up. Even if I don't ever get it, I got what I needed. Thank you. Thank you. Like, y'all boys gotta think like a pimp. It's pimp. It's pimping, baby. Purse first, ass last. Man, y'all gotta read Pimp and Ken, man. Purse first, ass last, man. Ass last. Get everything you can out that bitch. Everything. And there's nothing wrong with that, because guess what? She might get some. She getting some out of you. She getting your time and your attention. She getting your alpha energy. That's valuable shit. On what I get for me, you get my attention. I text you every day. I give you emotional and mental support. I'm a provider. I don't have to provide for you financially or for you a good time all the time. Most of these chicks need emotional and mental support anyway. Most of them chicks just want to get on the phone and hear a strong voice say, "Hey, everything gonna be all right. Hey, come over here and talk to me about it. You want to talk about it? You need anything? Hey, you want some lunch? I'll bring you some lunch." Man, listen. When I'm getting them shirts designed, and I was getting all that stuff in order, and somebody had to show me how to work that, baby girl. Whatever you need, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Find out, and that's my biggest principle. Find out what else she could give you besides pussy. What else she could do for you. And my next principle: never let go of bitch that break bread. Now, if you could let her go if she start acting crazy, but any chick that break bread that's gonna put money in your pocket, bro, or donate to your cause, bro, you don't fucking leave that bitch. Like I said, she could be a four. If she break it, I seen the cat, and I never forget this cat in school, man. He was riding around in the nicest Benz ever, and the girl actually ended up breaking up with him, but never seen his girlfriend there. One day I messed around seeing him and his girl at the mall, and she was huge. And he said, "You know how it is, man. She definitely keep me laced up. She got money in my pocket." And I just looked at him and said, "You better have a plan." And they're actually business partners now. But she actually lost a lot of weight, and now she fine. And he want her back. But it's like, bro, he was like, "I won." At the end of the day, I told him, at the end of the day, you won, because every dude after you getting played or getting city girl. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, if you got a chick that's breaking bread, that's willing to shoot you her last, bro, you keep that shit on the team. Now, if she get disrespectful, yeah, you put her in timeout for a little bit, but you always keep her on the team. Right now, and they're not even chicks I date, but I got 5 or 6 women I could call right now. If I need $1,000, they're gonna give it to me. Maybe more than that. Hey, I need $1,000 real quick, man. I'm in a little jam. I'm gonna get it back to you next month. Boom. Okay. And we're friends. Some of them I never smashed. You know what I'm saying? So some women are better off your friend. They benefit you more if you're their friend. I done been there. I done gave a woman a title because I was like, she doing all this for me. Yeah, we go together. And then as soon as we start going, it went south. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be weary of that, man. You want to date women that like you. That's what all this shit spin from. When you date women that like you ain't gotta be on the phone with them all day, bro. Matter of fact, you can stay mysterious and they gonna like you even more. This shit really, it's really simple. That's how I roll when I'm single. That's how I roll when I date. I see how cool it is. Man, my last one, cooperative women. I only if I check for the level of cooperation, and it all spurs back to number one rule: date women that like you. If that woman is cooperative, that means she's not that masculine. She's listening. If I tell her, hey, call me at 12, and this motherfucker call me at 12, that's a good level of cooperation. If I tell her to call me at 11:30 tomorrow and she call me at 11:30, great level of cooperation. I'm going to see about keeping her on the team or make, like if you're looking for a girlfriend, that is the number one thing. You got to always ask them for something. You got to always see if they're going to do it. And the less they do, the less you need to be interested in. We are alpha males over here. We're trying to be the most alpha version of ourselves. We need all hands on deck with cooperation. Every chick you deal with needs to give you cooperation. It's a couple chicks in my repertoire that, all right, I ask them out from every once in a while because I know I like to stay in their good graces because I know at the end they're gonna look out for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't really have a level of interest in them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but guess what? I keep them on a team. I keep them in rotation because they're benefit me another way, and another way, and another way, and another way. Fellas, you don't have to go looking for a wife. It says find. If you find a wife, find. You know what find means? I find $100 because I was walking through the woods and I seen $100. I just found it. You're gonna when you when you run into a wife, you're just going to find her. Like you're gonna stumble upon her. Like, hey, wait a minute, this is a wife. Wait, you a, we're gonna hold off for 6 months. Let's see if you still the same. Let me test you a little bit. I think I got a wife. I think I found one, fella. She's a wife for right now. And then boom, you 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 wife her up. Don't mean you go down to the courthouse and get that damn legal document, bitch. You're gonna be in trouble then. But but you do what you have to do. So I want you guys to understand that. We're gonna be talking a little bit more about dating, man, because I feel like we definitely it's a lot of cats that need consultations on dating. But my number one rule is how much does this motherfucker like you? You should have a list of the women you want and a list of the women you need. Focus on the list of the women you need. The ones that focused on you, you focus on them. I don't care if they're fours. That don't mean you're going to be there with them for a long ass time. You just, you know what I'm saying? But them fours going to help you get them to five, nines and tens if that's what you want. But I'm going to tell you something about them nines and tens. They ain't shit. They not shit. You could play with the nines and tens. They're usually a good time, but they not shit. Them fine ass girls, them girls with the pretty faces and the fat ass, 9 times out of 10, they're not shit. They're not shit. Depending on the age and the location, I'm telling you right now, they ain't shit. I could look at a woman IG and tell you this bitch ain't about shit. That's how good I am. I could look at a woman IG and tell you exactly how to get that woman from a pimp perspective and a simp perspective. All right, we gonna jump into all that when I start my Patreon this summer. Y'all boys just gotta bear with me. Alphacology.com, alphacology.com. Get your merchandise, get your shirt, buy your chicks the workout leggings and the workout shirts I did for the women. Buy you a Alphacology hat at least, bro. The hat's fire. The hats is fire. When I start my YouTube again, I put some on YouTube already, but when I start the YouTube, I'm gonna always be uniform. I'm gonna always wear my Alphacology shirt and an Alphacology hat, bruh. It's fire, bruh. I did that myself. I mean, I had a little help from a chick here or there and then another chick here or there, but I really did that myself. I learned how to design that myself. All hands on deck, late nights, early mornings, hit that gym, work on Alphacology, man. I'm finna give y'all this all the time, man. I do it for us, brothers. I do it for us. If I could do this full time, that's what I'd do. And flip my houses and sell my houses, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm determined to be my own boss. I ain't all the way my own boss yet, but it's getting there. But let's keep grinding, let's keep growing. Like I always say, this ain't tea, this is protein. Peace out.